Hi guys, do you want to review Blue's Clues? You do? Great! Hello, welcome back to Simon's Rants. I'm Simon, and today we're doing a series in review of Blue's Clues. We're going to go through a couple different episodes and then do something a little bit different than what I normally do with series in review at the end, but we can wait and see what that is. I had been planning on doing a Blue's Clues review for a while. Somebody asked me to do it, honestly, probably last year, and I never got around to it. I just had it on my back burner thinking, I want to talk about that show because it was so important to me as a kid, but I don't know what I would say about it. It's not really something that's easy to review. It's obviously a very childish show. It's very juvenile. It's aimed at a very young audience, so there's going to be silly things about it that are easy to make fun of, but is it worth making fun of because it's aimed at a young audience, so of course it's going to be like that. So I didn't know what to say about it, so I thought I wanted to do it eventually, but I'll leave that for later maybe. And then of course, if you've been paying attention to social media lately, there was a huge reaction because Blue's Clues just turned 25 years old, and that's made me feel older than anything else this year. Earlier this year, I already went through 4 different movies that turned 20 years old this year, and I thought that made me feel old, but it was honestly nothing in comparison to this. I don't remember a time when it didn't exist. It was just always there. It was always a part of my childhood, and I distinctly remember it ending, or maybe not ending, but changing. As you know, Steve left, and Joe came in, and I was part of that age bracket that was starting to get too old for it when that happened, and so that helped me to leave. That helped me to move on and say, yeah, I'm done watching this show. It gave me an excuse to stop watching it. But it was always there. It was one of the most, if not the most impactful shows of my childhood. So it's going to be hard to review. I don't know what this is going to be. I don't know how much I'm going to make fun of it. I don't even know if there's going to be much content here. But I figured there's enough millennials out there that will want to just sit and watch some of this with me. That'll make making this video worth it. So I haven't watched Blue's Clues for years. I haven't had a reason to. I haven't sought it out, other than I bought a couple of DVDs because I figured I would review it eventually, but I don't really remember what it's like exactly. I have a couple different things planned. I wanted to review the first episode up first. So the first episode that ever aired of Blue's Clues. And the problem with that is it's not on any of the DVDs. It's not on any of the VHSs that I could find anyway. So I had to get a slightly lower quality version of that I stole from online, so I'm sorry it's a little bit lower quality. Hopefully my video doesn't get taken down for using this, but we'll see. So this is Blue's Clues. Let's do it.
Hi out there, it's me, Steve. Have you seen Blue?
Oh man, I remember turning on the TV to see this intro like every day, and if not every day, every weekend at least.
Hi, come on in. We're so glad you're here. It's almost snack time. Blue? Blue! Did you see Blue?
Right there.
Under the table.
Oh. Blue, what are you up to? Come on, it's just about snack time, and we're having graham crackers.
I think part of what makes Steve so great, and I'm sure people have talked about it before, he's talked about it before, he didn't want to be on a kid's show. This is kind of just how his career happened to go. So that's what made him so much different than all the other people in all the other different kid shows. Now, I did watch other kid shows, but I distinctly remember as a kid gravitating toward him more than any other live action host, because all the other hosts are like big and exciting, like, oh wow, we're having a fun time, aren't we? And he's just, you know, he's just Steve, and he's tentative and he's interested in what he's saying to you, but he's just talking, and he's just kind of acting like he's talking to a little kid instead of trying to be a big showman. And honestly, I don't know if he realized how important that was, but it really did affect, I think, a lot of people's view of the show and view of him. And that's why so many people, I think, grew up with him as kind of that, not necessarily like father figure, maybe for some, but for me, he was always more of like an older brother type, like a cool older guy. And part of that was just his genuine way of coming across, and I love it. I really do.
We don't have everything ready for snack? Well, what else do you want with your snack, Blue?
Milk, probably. I'm just gonna go out on a limb right now and get some milk. How can you have graham crackers without milk?
Okay, we'll play Blue's Clues. That's a great idea. I love Blue's Clues. We are gonna play Blue's Clues, cause that's a really great game. Yeah.
Even that is all subdued. It's almost like he's like very slightly embarrassed of what he's doing, but I enjoy it anyway.
You know what we need for Blue's Clues? Our handy dandy notebook.
I'm ready.
We gotta find a paw print. That's the first clue. We put it in a notebook, and now what do we do?
You ever think about how weird this show actually is? Because it's like, you're just visiting your friend, I guess. He welcomes you in as a friend, and then he's like, hey, we're gonna hang out. And then every episode, his dog's like, excuse me! We've gotta do what I want to do, and I'm not gonna tell you what I want to do. You have to figure it out. Okay, let's go. I'm the queen.
We are looking for Blue's Clues. We are looking for Blue's Clues. We are looking for Blue's Clues. Wonder where they are.
A clue!
Oh, did you see a clue? Where? Where's the clue?
A clue. Where? That's what makes it so much better than a show like Dora the Explorer, which is another show that was around the same time, and I did watch too, very briefly. And Dora the Explorer is just like, can you see it? Where is it? Say map. Can you say map? In this, he's like that cousin or big brother vibe. Like, I'm the youngest of all my siblings and the youngest of all my cousins. And so I had a lot of older siblings that acted like this toward me. And I was never offended by it because I thought it was fun, where they act a little bit naive to things, but they make it fun. They make it exciting. So you're like, oh, there's a clue. And he's like, where? Just the way he does it is so much more genuine and fun and entertaining than most of the crap out there for little kids. When I watched Dora the Explorer, you just sit there and be like, can you see it? Where is it? And you just be like, I don't care. Can we get on with the episode? In this, you enjoyed seeing his interaction. You enjoyed his interaction with the audience. And even though I don't distinctly remember ever interacting back, I felt like there was a connection. It was completely different than most of those shows.
You know how you can tell it's a clue? It's got Blue's paw prints on it. It's our first Blue's Clue. Now what do we do?
I don't know. You tell me, buddy.
We need our handy dandy notebook.
I got it. I'm ready.
Okay, a big circle.
Big circle. That's an oval.
Lines for the sides.
Lines for the
line on
sides.
bottom, and 2 lines. And we have a cup.
Yes.
What? You can't eat a cup for snack.
You could try.
Hey, do you think Blue wants to put something in the cup?
That couldn't be it. That could not be it. Nope, you're going crazy, Steve.
Blue. Do you see Blue?
Yes, right there.
Where?
Right there, I just said.
Hey, Blue. There you are.
Even Blue's like, the frick? Is the drawing talking to me or am I crazy? How many Blue's Clues treats did I have, and what did you put in them?
Whoa. Can you help Blue finish painting the picture?
I mean, this seems like a distraction from the plot, Steve. Seem like we're getting distracted here. We're getting off topic.
Can you show Blue the color yellow?
No. Duh. It's the one in the middle, obviously.
Good work.
Thank you.
How you doing, bro?
Did you say bro? How you doing, bro? Why would you say that? How you doing, bro? This ain't Blue's Clues, this is Bro's Clues.
Blue, where are...
Me too. Every time there's any sudden, unexpected social interaction, that's how I react. Oh no! Oh god! What? I wasn't prepared for this!
Hello?
Hello. This is Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper.
It's my good friends, Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper.
They have a phone? Your salt and pepper shakers have a phone? They're also in the same house as you. Did they really need to call? I have questions.
Stay put, we'll be right there. You will come and help me with this, won't you?
God, the way he said... See how earnest he is? It hits you right in the heart. You're like, oh my god, Steve, I would do anything for you. Of course I'm coming to help you. What kind of question is that, Steve? You doubted my friendship, didn't you, Steve? I will never make you doubt my friendship again.
Let's clean this up first, and then we can look for more Blue's Clues. I think we're gonna need your help.
I feel like you could do this on your own, but alright.
Could you show me the square?
It's right there. It's the cheese.
Why are you bouncing all the food off the floor into the fridge? That's not very sanitary, Blue.
Okay, rectangle. I don't see a rectangle.
Steve, you're really bad at this game. I thought you were exaggerating when you said you couldn't do it by yourself. Then again, why are we sorting the food by shape? Why don't you just take all of it, scoop it up, put it in the fridge? It's not that complicated.
Triangle. I don't see a triangle. Could you show me the triangle?
There's only one piece of food left, Steve. There's only one to choose from.
Whoa, look at the fridge.
Did Blue want acid? Did Blue want acid for snack? Is that what he's telling us? Her, she? Is that what she's telling us?
That straw has Blue's paw prints on it.
How small are Blue's paw prints?
You know what to do. We need our handy dandy.
How do you draw a straw?
There's the top, couple of lines, that little bendy part, two long lines, and a stripe down the middle.
Looks like a Bop It. Did we draw a Bop It?
With a cup and a straw. Well, what do you think it could be?
Well, you could use straws for cocaine. We're obviously eating the cup, so we're eating a cup and then filling it with cocaine. Yeah. Blue's got some problems, Steve. You might want to work on that.
I think we should look for our last Blue's clue so we can figure out what Blue wants with her snack.
You know, this whole thing could have been solved a lot faster if you just put the paw print on the gallon of milk. just saying. Could have made this a one-step problem.
Mail
The mail's here.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail.
God, I didn't know I remembered those words until just right now. It was hidden all the way back in my subconscious. Like, it's not a complicated lyrics. I just didn't remember a one until I did.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Did you see that? Blue just went right into the picture of that farm. That's so cool.
If you say so. I'm a little confused. Did I take the acid too now?
Can you help me find my friend?
Okay. What does your friend look like?
He's, you know, about this tall, he's yellow, and he's got an orange beak. I can't tell, frankly. There's a lot of chicks. We don't all look alike, you racist bastard!
My friend has a hat on just like mine. See how we match? Thank you for helping us.
Great work.
Thank you. I don't think I actually helped, but you're welcome.
My friend has a hat like mine.
What? Does everybody have friendship hats in this universe? We all wear the hats that are exactly the same as their friends?
Great job. Now we can go look for more Blue's Clues. You too, huh?
Oh my god, how many more times this is gonna happen?
My friend has a hat on just like mine.
Has a hat on just like yours. Right. We kind of thought so.
Even Steve is like, we're doing this again. Okay, all right, buddy. I want to get out of here.
A clue!
Oh.
Did you see a clue? Where's the clue?
Behind you.
Did that cow just wink at me?
This calls for our handy dandy.
Notebook. Ready. Let's do it. How are we gonna do this in 3 easy steps?
Okay, we got the cow's head.
Going real fast here, Professor. I can't keep up here.
And there's a cow.
In other ones, it's like we draw a circle, then we draw 2 lines, and this is like, you draw the cow. Did you draw the cow? There's the cow. I drew it. Did you draw it?
Now that we're in our thinking chair, let's think.
I don't do this very often, but I will try for you, Steve.
Cows make the sound moo, right?
Yes. Where are we going with this, Steve?
Milk.
How? What? Your logic and reasoning is so confusing. I mean, yeah, you got to the right answer, but your equation was completely wrong. Cows go moo. Milk! Obviously!
We just figured out Blue's Clues. We just figured out Blue's Clues. We just figured out Blue's Clues. Because we're really smart.
Well...
I'm gonna pour some milk in a cup with a straw right now, and you can drink it with your snack.
I'm gonna start walking like that everywhere I go.
Hey, thank you so much for all your help today.
You know what, Steve? You are welcome. You are very welcome, Steve. Steve! Welcome, Steve! You're welcome.
Now it's time for So Long. But we'll sing just one more song. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart. You know, with me and you and my dog Blue, we can do anything.
We want to do Lake Arson. I'm sorry. It's just where my brain went. It's like, anything? Alright, Steve.
See you later. Bye. Come again. Bye-bye.
Alright, so that was the first episode. We're gonna switch over here, and we're actually gonna watch the last Steve episode. So, if you need to cry, cry now. If you've been thinking about growing up too fast and you've been depressed about it, now's your opportunity to look in the mirror and cry. You're welcome.
Hi, it's me, Steve. And me, Joe.
Ah, Joe. You know, I should take this opportunity to officially apologize to you, Joe. You were worse than Hitler to me as a child. You came in and ruined my life, but you know what? I understand, and I am sorry for judging you. You were never meant to be Steve. You were Joe, and I'm sorry for judging you so harshly. You didn't deserve that. You were just trying to be a kid show host, but man, I hated you as a kid.
Look who's here.
I love that. That's phenomenal.
I have some really big news. I've been waiting and waiting to tell you. Are you ready? Okay, here goes. Today, I'm going to college.
I'm sad already. God. I can understand why he left. Because, like, it's not something he really wanted to do. And it ended up being something really great that I'm sure that he is thankful for. That he was glad he was a part of. But it wasn't something that he really wanted to do with his life. And he went on to, you know, release music and do other smaller acting roles and stuff. And good for him. I'm glad he didn't stay there forever. But also, I'm really grateful he took the time and did this at all. Because it was very special to a lot of people, including myself.
Steve is going to college.
I am so excited.
Steve is going to college. Steve is going to college. Yeah.
I don't like Joe, though. I still don't like him. He's the exact opposite. Remember how I said Steve was genuine? Joe is a prototypical kids host where he's like, oh, look, he's trying too hard. He's trying too hard. And then Steve is just being Steve.
Hey, Steve, are you bringing all this stuff with you? Yes, Steve. Are you going to live at college?
Well, yeah. That's something else I wanted to tell you about. See, I'm going away to college. I'm going to live there.
God, this is actually handled really well. It breaks it down and explains it really well because they had Joe be around for a couple of episodes with Steve so that kids could get used to seeing his face and seeing his personality and mannerisms and stuff, and then they gently moved Steve out and moved on from him by having a happy ending for him to leave on. It's as well done as they could have done it. There was no easy way to do it because kids were going to be upset no matter what you did. And this happened like right before my oldest brother went to college too. It was a depressing time in my life. This probably helped me a lot getting through that. Honestly, man, imagine that.
I'm bringing my pillow to college because I'm gonna sleep there every night.
Steve, I have a question.
Why are you abandoning us?
If you're going away to college, who's going to live here with us?
No one. I'm having a yard sale this afternoon, so go ahead and write up some price signs for yourself and get out on that table.
It's someone who likes ducks.
Uh-huh.
And he likes the color green.
Uh-huh. Really?
And kind of looks like me.
You're trying so hard to be likable and it's not working! Stop it!
I'm gonna live here.
Joe, are you gonna play with us?
No.
Do you have an idea about what else Steve could bring to college?
Condoms. You may need them.
You know what we need to play Blue's Clues?
Oh, yeah. Our handy dandy?
Notebook.
Okay. I'll get out my handy dandy notebook so I can draw the thing that Steve is gonna take when he abandons me.
Sit down in our thinking chair and think.
You get out of that chair, you defile it with your presence.
We're gonna need your help today trying to figure out what Blue wants Steve to bring to college.
Blue just puts a big old paw print on her face like, me! Take me, asshole! You're abandoning your own dog!
Did you see which way Blue went?
That way.
That way. Thanks.
Oh, you did the sign language thanks. That's so cute. It's so cute. God, this episode's not gonna be funny at all.
We are looking for Blue's Clues.
We are looking for Blue's Clues.
We are looking for Blue's Clues. Wonder where they are.
The fridge. You need to take the fridge with you. I guess.
A clue.
You think Steve should bring his shoes to college?
No, I'm gonna bring my shoes.
That was such a bad joke, but man, Steve really saved that, really redeemed that with his sincerity. No, I'm gonna take my shoes. I didn't forget about that. I'm planning on it, okay? Who do you think I am? Joe? I'm not that stupid.
So, our first clue is numbers. What could Blue want Steve to bring to college with numbers?
Phone number? Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember.
Later on, we're going to have a surprise goodbye party for Steve.
Wish we had a surprise goodbye party for you.
Where's Joe? Oh well, I guess we can just tell him if we find a clue.
Yeah, no, you're right. Let's not look for him. I don't care. I don't want to see his face. You're right. Let's get rid of him for now.
That's the dormitory where I'll sleep every night.
Except for when I'm sleeping in the bushes after a long night out. Let's move on.
What do you think I'll learn about in this classroom?
I don't know. Math, maybe?
I'm definitely taking the outer space class.
Yes, that is an official class in college. The outer space class. Class of outer space. Outer space 101. That is what they call it.
I love music. I'm definitely taking this class too.
Wait. So now they're talking about music in this class. And music is what Steve left Blue's Clues to do. Was the outer space a reference to something? If that is, that's really clever writing, but I don't know what it means. That's cool though, if that's an Easter egg. He's telling the audience without telling the audience why he's leaving and what he's leaving for. What could the outer space represent? I'm confident now that that's what it means. It means something, but what does it mean?
A clue.
Oh, you think one day you'll want to go to college too?
No, I already did that. I'm not going back.
You found a clue?
No. Stay over there.
There's a clue on these buttons.
Number buttons. Definitely a phone, right? It's gotta be a phone number, right?
So we'll draw the tops of the buttons like this.
I don't like your drawings, Joe. I don't like your drawings, Joe. Even Steve's judging your drawings. Look at him. I'm sorry. He's not that bad, okay? I'm sorry. I have to. As a millennial, I have to. It's my job to hate Joe.
Hiya, Steve. Here's your letter.
I just realized I never wrote to Steve. I've written to so many celebrities. Why did I never write to Steve? I'm such a moron. I'm sorry, Steve. I need to write to Steve.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. It's a letter from our friends.
Good luck at college! We'll miss you. Don't forget to write.
This is so sad. I wonder where all these kids are now. They're all like my age now, I'd assume.
I think I want to go to college one day.
I'm not crying! I'm not!
You know, I think I'm going to take this letter to college. I'm going to go put it in my suitcase.
I love how sincere and sad he is. Like, you can tell he's excited, but he's still, like, reserved and sad, and I really appreciate it.
It's almost time for Steve's surprise party. Come look. Look at all the party decorations.
Wow, fantastic. You got tassels and balloons. You spent half an hour doing that?
And there's music. Listen.
Great freaking mixtape, bro!
There's a clue.
There is a clue on this ringing sound.
How the hell do you put a paw print on a sound? I mean, I guess she skadoos in and out of pictures. I shouldn't be questioning physics.
Let's draw some curved lines like this.
Wi-Fi. He wants to bring Wi-Fi to college. They probably have it in the library.
What could Blue want Steve to bring to college? With numbers, buttons, and a ringing sound.
A bicycle.
Blue wants Steve to bring a telephone to college so he can call and talk to her.
Yeah, imagine that though. You're calling your dog on the phone like, "Hey, how you doing, Blue?" Sorry, what was that? Blue, you know what? This was a bad idea.
Hello?
He's just, I'm very surprised.
Oh, it's a card. For me. That's me at college.
And there's a message inside. Ooh. Will you help me read the message to Steve?
I have no idea how to. College is musicals, stars and planets, art and crafts, mad ginger, happy black guy, love.
Today, you're going to college to learn about music, outer space, and art. And we're all gonna miss you.
'Cause you're a strong black man. Great card, guys. Great.
It's a phone. Blue, you want me to bring a phone to college?
Aren't cell phones a thing yet? When did cell phones become a thing? There were cell phones in freaking Saved by the Bell. There were cell phones back then. They were expensive, but it would work better than a landline without a landline.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you too. I'll never forget how you helped me find all those clues. You really are so smart.
No, I'm not, but thanks.
Will you take good care of my brother Joe while I'm at college?
No, I'm going to abandon him just like you abandoned me. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it, Steve. I'm sorry. Oh, he was just so unlikable.
Guess I'm off to college.
You mean it's time for so long?
It is?
Already? Yeah. But we'll sing one more song.
Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart.
You know, with me and you
And our friend Blue, we can do anything.
That we wanna do. Thanks again for all your help.
No, Steve, thank you. Thank you, Steve. You're great.
It's gonna be great, don't you think, Blue? Well, I'll see you soon.
No, you won't. You will not. You most certainly will not.
You found me! That's the telephone.
Yeah, so answer it, dumbass.
It is Steve.
Can I talk to my friend?
He wants to say hi to you.
Hello? Hi! How are you? I miss you. Have fun playing Blue's Clues with Joe. Bye.
Bye, Steve.
Bye, Joe.
I'll see you soon.
Okay. I'm gonna pretend that that wasn't incredibly emotional or anything. It's funny because I know. He's an actor playing a part. He didn't know me. He didn't know any of these kids. And he's also talked about how it wasn't a job he ever really wanted. But I think over time he's grown to appreciate it. And I think he said that. So as this last part, instead of doing a third episode like I normally would, we're going to do something a little bit different, like I said, and we're actually going to watch the video that Nick Jr. just posted on the 25th anniversary.
Hi. You got a second?
For you, Steve, yes.
You remember how when we were younger we used to run around and hang out with Blue and find clues and talk to Mr. Salt and freak out about the mail and do all the fun stuff? And then one day I was like, oh hey, guess what? Big news, I'm leaving. This is my brother Joe, he's your new best friend. And then I got on a bus and I left. And we didn't see each other for like a really long time. Can we just talk about that? Great. Because I realized that was kind of abrupt. I just kind of got up and went to college. And that was really challenging, by the way, but great because I got to use my mind and take a step at a time, and now I literally am doing many of the things that I wanted to do. And then look at you, and look at all you have done, and all you have accomplished in all that time.
I haven't accomplished anything, Steve. But I'm trying, I am.
We started out with clues, and now it's what? Student loans, and jobs, and families, and some of it has been kind of hard. You know?
Yeah.
I know you know. And I wanted to tell you that I really couldn't have done all of that without your help. And in fact, all the help that you helped me with when we were younger is still helping me today, right now. And that's super cool. I guess I just wanted to say that after all these years, I never forgot you. Ever. And I'm super glad we're still friends. Thanks for listening. You look great, by the way. Whatever it is you're doing, it's working.
I'm trying. This counting calories thing is just tough. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's where I'm like, I know it was a character. I know he was on a show. But I feel like he really did appreciate it. And I feel like there was elements of it that were real to him. And, like, you can just tell watching that. He feels, you know, kind of bad for leaving so abruptly. Because it was hard. And I'm sure he's aware of that, especially now. All these kids were so attached to him, and he just said, hey, guess what? I'm leaving. And it almost kind of like taught you to expect important people to just leave, which is a valuable lesson in one way, but it's also valuable to learn that even when that does happen, it's not necessarily a bad thing. And so that's why I really appreciate him making that video, because I don't know that I ever had like deep psychological impact from this time or whatever, but just to have him say like, hey, I am sorry, you know, and just because I left doesn't mean the world ended. So I appreciate that. It's really cool, because it's just, yeah, I can't believe it's been 25 years. That's wild. That's wild. So, yeah, I know this video wasn't probably the funniest video I've ever done, and it was a little overly emotional and sappy, and I'm sorry for all that. But, yeah, I just thought it was something important and something I wanted to do, and look back on something that was so impactful to so many people, including myself, and just, you know, take a moment to appreciate how important the show was, and how important Steve is. He's impacted so many people, and I think he's handled it extremely gracefully, and I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that was a really thoughtful message he posted as well. I really appreciate that too. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, whether you're my age, younger, older, whatever, just reliving this moment from our childhoods and into adulthood. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please leave a like. Also, share and subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.